How can beginners identify syntax errors in their code? Have you ever stared at your code, feeling frustrated because it just won't run? You might be facing syntax errors, which are common for beginners. Let's break down how you can spot these errors and get your code running smoothly. First, let's clarify what syntax errors are. These errors happen when your code breaks the rules of the programming language. This could mean missing punctuation, misspelled keywords, or incorrect structure. And like runtime errors, syntax errors stop your program from running altogether, as the compiler or interpreter cannot make sense of the faulty instructions. One of the best ways to identify syntax errors is by paying attention to the error messages from your compiler or interpreter. When you try to run code with errors, these tools will scan your code and provide feedback. They usually tell you what type of error occurred and the line number where it happened. However, sometimes the error might not be on the line indicated, so it's wise to check the lines around it as well. Another effective method is to test your code frequently. By writing and testing small sections of code, you can catch syntax errors early on. This way, you know exactly when an error appears and can isolate it more easily. It's also helpful to be aware of common syntax mistakes. For instance, missing or unmatched parentheses, brackets, or braces are frequent culprits. Additionally, missing semicolons or other required punctuation can cause issues. Misspelled keywords or variable names, as well as inconsistent indentation, especially in languages like Python, are also common errors to watch for. Keeping your code organized and readable is another key strategy. Writing clean and well-indented code makes it much easier to spot mistakes. For example, aligning your parentheses or breaking complex expressions into smaller parts can help prevent mismatches. Using an integrated development environment or a code editor can make a big difference too. Many modern tools highlight syntax errors in real time, underline problematic code, or even offer suggestions. This immediate feedback is incredibly useful for beginners. Lastly, pay attention to syntax warnings from your compiler. Sometimes, these warnings indicate questionable code structure that may not stop your program from running but could lead to unexpected behavior. Being mindful of these warnings can help you avoid potential issues down the line. By understanding syntax rules, carefully reading error messages, testing your code often, and utilizing helpful tools, you can effectively identify and fix syntax errors. This is an essential step toward mastering software debugging and writing correct programs.